Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am back here with Pathfinder Kingmaker. And we're going to jump back into this new Let's Play series as we set off for the first time into the wilderness. And we'll find out what exactly that has in store for us. I just have to figure out how to do it. Right click? Left click? No. No right click, no left click. Arrow keys? No. Double click? Middle mouse button? What? Do I have to highlight somebody? Right. Inventory, character, journal, camp, menu. Okay, so how do I move? Really? I would think moving around would be as simple as clicking. Action bars, dialogue, party. Enable quick load, camera, follow character. Right. Seriously. Ah! I click on the arrow, and it sent me somewhere, till I got an encounter. Okay. What are these?
Strike as one.
Serves you right.
They are thylacine. Interesting.
Let us strike as one.
Do not hold back.
Oh, good job. Alright. So that happened. There's a snake crawling around. Look at how cute it is. Skin? We got some skins. They're pretty heavy. Well, guess I'll carry them anyway. Anything else here? There's a rabbit.
I will guide us.
Huh. So maybe
Without a doubt.
searching these screens is kind of... Wait, did I see something back this way? I think it's just a picture of a person lagging behind. Yeah. So we click on this. So how, if I wanted to go here, how would I get there if it just kind of sends me along this path? I don't even know where I'm going, to be frankly honest. Huh. Maybe I can talk to someone and they might know where we're going. Open character screen? No, that's not going to do it. And if I go back this way, I backtrack. What if I stop right here? Well, there's only two ways to go, evidently. I can't go down. So it must be this direction. Whatever.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Sure. Okay, so how does this work? Hunting... Cooking, begin resting.
You fight good, but you're boring. A block, a lunge, all with a shield in your hand. Where's the fun in that? Just imagine, hit one in the ear, the other in the jaw, and punch the third one so hard he sees above the clouds.
Okay, how do I do this?
For my shield, the whole party would spend all we have on healing potions. You like cracking skulls, and I'm perfectly content with that. But you'd better let me watch your back. It's a lot safer for you.
Alright, so people talked. And now, the hunting took 14 hours. Hunters foraged... Huh? Chance of ambush are increased. Cooking... Okay, well, that wasn't... Grr. Are we done resting then? Continue. I guess this way we go. Oh, there's the trading post. Do you want to enter this location? Sure.
Forwards.
In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. Alignment and dialogue. Some dialogues feature special da 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 da. Okay, neutral good or lawful neutral? Neutral good. The woman smiles coldly. Alright, we'll leave, but what makes you think we won't just return with greater numbers? Why would we leave when we've got easy pickings from Rostov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets.
We will prevail.
Okay, the one chick vanished. So Valerie, you go there. Sulf, go there. Amari, go here. And Z here.
Deserved it.
Victories in combat and other advances will award your character with experience points. After gaining a certain amount of experience, a character will achieve a level up. This allows them to gain a new class or increase their level in one of their taken classes. This also provides other benefits such as increasing the character's total hit points.
I will not falter.
Alright. Right. Paladin? What am I doing? Yes, I know I'm a paladin. Can allocate skill points. I didn't get any ability points, huh? Okay. Persuasion, athletics, use magic. No spells. Is that it? I guess so. Well, I guess that's everything. Alright, Valerie. Fighter, huh? Thought you were supposed to be a paladin. But if you want to be a fighter, you can be a fighter. Sure, why not? We'll make you a fighter. And skills? check penalty. Huh. Will this offset some of those negative modifiers? Hard to tell. Seems like Lindsay's just does it all. Alright, we'll stick with her lore. Guess we'll stick with athletics. About nature. You get to pick abilities, but I didn't. Interesting. Right, is that it? And then I guess this is everything? Sure. Complete. Alright, Lindsay's a bard. Skills. 5 skill points. She's got all kinds of stuff already. Trickery and lockpicking. Disarm traps and devices, opens locks. Yeah, trickery is probably the most important thing for her. Why does she have so many points? Okay, perception. Well, she doesn't have a lot of options here, huh? Bard talent. Canny observer. Fast stealth, iron guts, skill focus. Choose a skill. +3 bonus in all checks. Alright, weapon focus. I noticed that she's using some sort of bow. Short bow, short sword, sickle spear, corset, punching dagger, mace, crossbow. I think that's what she's using right now. But is she using a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow? I guess we'll go heavy crossbow. I think I should take light crossbow though. Cure light wounds. Oh. I already have these spells. Got it. Okay, so I need a different one. Alright, we'll go with sleep.
Just letting the ink dry.
What kind of bow do you have? A light crossbow. Well, bummer. We'll have to find you a heavy crossbow then. I picked the wrong weapon for you. Speaking of which, using leather armor. Would you be better in studded leather? Hard to know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm going with it. What are you wearing? You're wearing banded mail. You have a ginormous sword, huh? A large bastard sword. And a hide armor. Armor check penalty 3. 4 armor class, where this is armor check penalty 1. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Let's figure it out some other time. Let's get her leveled up. Yeah, we'll stick with Barbarian. Next, skills. Mobility seems to be her thing. She gets -3 for hide armor. And we'll go with lore. Oh, there's still another point. Okay, well, perception then. Gains a 10-foot enhancement bonus to her base speed. A barbarian can select this rage power up to 3 times. It affects stacks. Let's go with Swift Foot. I think changing out that armor would be probably beneficial, to be honest. It is a step down in armor class, but I think it's probably a good thing.
So they walked on.
Hello, Mr. Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels. Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay inside. It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly. If with a hint of sorrow, Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Well, let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they, and when will they arrive? Oleg waves his hand sullenly. Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Well then, tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? Lawful good. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. While I appreciate your good intentions, I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Leventon is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. You've performed a lawful good action. Alright, we have to hide, Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There's some pretty solid traps around, some tar and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. We could put it by the gate, but that could set the post on fire, Oleg shouts, surprised. Well, maybe if we covered the wall with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrows myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. Alright, as soon as you're finished, let us know, and don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. Alright, what's in here? You notice some good steel traps. Potatoes, huh? We took the man's potatoes. This seems to be tar. Okay, we've got steel traps out and about. We've got tar out and about. Old well has been renovated, cleaned, and it even has a new roof. Alright. Good deal. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. Alright, well, we'll talk later. That must have been Boken. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gangs wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. The bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. Boken scratches his head, then hums to himself, puffs his chest out. Well, alright, I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me. Maybe even heroic ones. Lindsay gives you a worried glance, then turns to Boken. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear? Rather than about them, if they're even willing to talk. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? I'm prepared for the attack in a position. Wait, enough about the bandits. Okay, let's wait for the attack. Fear not, I'll stand between you and the scum. You're under my protection. Miri flexes her shoulders. Finally a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Lindsay, well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest hero has to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to go meet our guests. You two move forward. Amari, I would like you to stay back here for now. Alright.
Go down! Onwards!
Attack! Strike as one.
There we go. Protect the trading post. Get some rest at Oleg's trading post. Okay. A composite longbow. That's worth money. Short sword. Another composite longbow. Okay. You acquired an item while exploring Oleg's cloak. Unidentified. Maybe I should loot it all, because I could probably sell to Oleg. Yeah. But he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Boken here taught them a thing or two as well. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest room on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. I got 100 gold coins. And we'll talk tomorrow, huh? Okay.
Our path leads on.
Hello, Svetlana. We'll talk tomorrow, huh? You have some potatoes. Thank you for the potatoes. What's in the box? What's in the
Applause,
box? Applause, please, huh? Golden trinket, scroll, primary brooch. Okay. Anything else? There's a kitty. We're a little on the heavy side, it looks like. Alright, so how do we rest? Oh, here we go. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window, and you find out the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, and her large blue eyes burn with her pale face. Hear me, please hear me. Can you hear me, please? Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches toward you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. The nymph.
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish. Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone. Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Okay. The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
I see. So how can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. My powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
All right. I will do what I can.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whispers fade as she disappears. Safe location. There are no threats in this location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for new expeditions. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get to know them better. Once you exit this location and return to the global map, you will be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own. Alrighty. Where's old Oleg? There he is. Greetings. Oleg seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new days, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Rostov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung it in the air. I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I'd bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumors say he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Show me your wares, Oleg. Nothing's too good for such a good person. You say so. Okay, my offer is... Huh. Actually, this chain shirt might be better off on our barbarian. Merchant would pay well for it. Oh, does he have a certain amount of money? Can he run out of money? I don't see anything like that. Merchant would pay well for it. Merchant would pay well for it. for burning torch, huh? Bracers of armor. Okay, I need to give that to somebody. Okay, we got a couple of composite longbows here. We'll keep one thing as studded for right now. Alright. Offer or deal? Oh, he's got a fair amount of stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that with her. They have the same armor check penalty. I don't see why I don't wear it then. I carry around a great sword? That. You've got that. You're using a masterwork bastard sword, which is actually a one-handed sword. Okay. Right, we're gonna sell a couple more items. I don't need the hide armor. I don't need this that studded. We don't need to carry around this many spare bows. Alright. Yeah, I suppose we can carry 2 torches. Who knows, maybe we'll need them at some point. Something here is worth money. The bows are worth money, right. Cloak of Resistance. This cloak grants its wearer +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws. I think that sounds like something that would be better for our barbarian, maybe. Bracers of Armor +1. These bracers grant their wearer an armor bonus of +1 just as though they were wearing armor. Like most bonuses, an armor bonus does not stack with armor bonus. Like most bonuses, an armor bonus does not stack with armor bonuses from different sources, such as bonuses from wearing armor or from mage armor spell. Okay, that's very confusing. These bracers grant their wearer an armor bonus of +1 just as though they were wearing armor. That's a little confusing. Where's the armor thing? Armor class 15? Didn't look like it really changed anything, huh? You gonna change anything for this guy? Alright, so if this works the way I think it does, if I remove that, now if I put this here, it should actually do something. Yeah. So it's pretty much crap, because now if I put this back, the 15 if I put this back, that turns to 17. If I put this here, it's not going to change anything. 15, 17. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get info on it. I don't understand how that works, but I don't think it works. I'll throw it on her just for the heck of it. It didn't change anything. Banded mail, tower shield, shield focus, and dodge. Yeah, it's not even being listed in the AC. So I'm going to sell that thing because it's pretty much useless. But it was worth money. Alright, is there anything here that would be useful? A heavy crossbow. Well, I have money. Why not? Alright. Let's, since I gave her heavy crossbow proficiency, did that change any... Wait. No. Huh? So we went up to a +7. More damage. How's range? Same range. Does it affect any of these things? 3, 7, 4, 20. Not really. Yeah, I see no reason to not use this. This'll work. Alright. I think we're set up. Good to go. Let's talk to him any more about whatever. Tell me about yourself. Why open? I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know anything that could help me find him? Tell me about the Stag Lord getting on the ground. That's quite a task you've set yourself on. The Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, but only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret, and with this fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find. Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man. You know, but I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago, from what I've heard. But soon as he got here, he took over everything. I wrote to Restov, tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. He'll kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face. Those who've seen him up and close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin, not covered by his clothes. Alright, so the man's pretty ugly. We'll speak another time then. Am I kneeling? I'm kneeling. Noriel's 8 Eyes? Who's this? The elf looks straight at you, through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the Stolen Lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open, and watch your back. Sometimes the one who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Who are you? The elf grunts. Noriel 8 Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Absalom. Noriel 8 Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. You want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder for this sorry drunken rat hole? The light in Noriel's eye goes out as if someone had blown out a candle. You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, and then you'll understand. I was the only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever is left of me can't be called a seeker anymore. Here's the story. Our leader, Vermelt, was the best of us. Wise, brave, friends with everyone. One of those friends, Edivian, Adressant, sent him a disturbing letter. He stumbled upon mention of some ancient books on the art of necromancy. Secrets like those are best left hidden forever, trust me. I've seen what that kind of magic can do. The elf bites her lip. To make a long story short, these volumes are supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallowspire. We decided that the book should be retrieved and kept safe by the Society. We gathered in a tavern, discussed the expedition, then proceeded to Ustalav. It was a normal mission, a quick and quiet recovery. Honoriel smiles bitterly, but everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it through the Witchgate Forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids, and their arches of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. We'd chosen Wrench Church to stop at. It was marked on Vermelt's map as a safe enough haven to hole up and lick our wounds. How I wish that they had been true. Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables. It tossed him about like a feather and threw him down an ancient well. His shouts echoed for a long time, and I didn't hear the sound of him landing. And then Honoriel pauses and turns away, hiding her eyes. Enough. I shouldn't have gotten into this. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all my chatter? We'd better forget about it for now. Maybe I'll tell you more some other time, but not today. Huh, okay. Would you like to join me? No, I've got enough things to do already. You better manage on your own. Alright, well, regarding your story, the elf shakes her head. I have no wish to fill your sleep with nightmares. When you prove that you can stand firm in battle, that you can achieve victory without losing yourself along the way, then I will tell you of the horrors that waited us in Renchurch. Alright then. So Svetlana. Good day. I hope you're feeling alright after the battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. Well, what did you want to ask me? This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'd completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Stag Lord thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it means so much more to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me. That ring in hand to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something, or that I'd say something stupid and everyone would laugh. Svetlana interrupts herself, shaking her head gently. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name's engraved inside the band. Svetlana drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There's one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy, if you have the chance. I'd be happy to help. I'm so grateful for your help. Okay. Well, I have to go. Farewell. Hey, Lindsay. A halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit. She's chewing the tip of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly into the notebook, scrawled with verse, raises her eye, and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi! Tell me about that book you're writing. What is there to tell? You've seen some of my rough drafts already, haven't you? It's a book about you and your adventures. I'm writing the whole truth, just as it happened. Well, the whole artistic truth. You know, no glory, no story. So, what kind of character am I? Truth be told, I was a little afraid of meeting a real hero. In books, they're all protectors of the weak and poor. But what about in real life? How you eased all my fears with 2 shakes of a tail. You're a true hero, just like in the legends. My new fear is that in 100 years, my readers will say that people like you never existed, and I'm writing the truth. Well, these are only drafts, but of course you're welcome to read them. Just keep in mind that even if you don't like what I read about, I won't change a single letter, so don't even ask. As long as you write the truth. I swear, Lindsay puts her little hand over her heart. Truth, only truth, and just a teensy bit of imaginative exaggeration. You performed a lawful good action. I have to go. Okay. Just don't leave without me. Of course, I could just write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through lectures at the academy. All right, Lindsay. All right. Alright, so how do we leave here?
Without a doubt.
All the above. Alright, onward to glory and fortune and stuff like that. Alright, so we can go different directions right now. Thorn Fjord. Random encounter. Jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about, seemingly at random. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hands across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. What are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. Okay, well then, who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus, but that won't help with the fog. Invisible fog? Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. Well, I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten. You should. Your rivals waste no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tertulio? The old man tugs his beard. Again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Besides him are those who could stand against him, and might yet still. What power is he searching for? Someone else's, old but forever young. That which was taken from another, that which gave joy, and now gives death. How do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually. But can you choose what they see? Okay, can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb south of the trading post. Ancient tomb has been revealed. Gained 45 experience. Thank you. The old man nods. All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the clamor shall it be. bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties, claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. End dialogue.
I will guide us.
Indeed, I will guide us, and why was I the only person in that group? Certainly, where is everybody? Why do I feel alone? How did this happen? Did I somehow leave without my people?
We march ahead.
I did. I took him out of the group instead of putting him into the group. Good thing I noticed that. Alright, so... Ancient Tomb, Thorn Fjord. Do you want to enter this location? I think so. Yes, why not? Looks like harem to me. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you know from your time in Rostov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing foolscaps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian.
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now. If we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Ah.
There is as much vanity in your words as in the words of all who have not seen the wisdom of Grotus. Yet you seem a worthier leader than the arrogant Tartuccio. Perhaps in serving you, I shall open your eyes to the teachings of my faith.
Perhaps?
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Need to keep a pose. I need inspiration.
I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here, Val. Amari, I want you to stay here.
Stay behind me!
Lost.
Do not hold back.
Alright. That... Wait, hold it. Oh, is he down? He's down. Okay. And, yep, you'll be a cleric. Alright, Mr. Cleric, what... You have a heavy mace and a flail. Six with 5 armor, 5 with 4 armor. Medium compared to medium. He can stick with what he has on. What is the glowing thing on this slum sword? I'll grab one of these heavy shields. Where am I? seem far from afar to be but cracks in the stone, but it turns out to be a faded image of a sun. A grinning jackal skull has recently been scratched on top of the image of the sun. A grinning jackal skull has recently been scratched on top of the image. Judging by the outline, this vast relief once depicted the sun and moon. Now it's almost completely eroded. The image carved in the stone has almost completely worn away over the ages. One can still distinguish a sickle, a sword, and a skull with a single eye socket covered with a coin. On closer inspection, one can discern the outline of a head with a single eye.
That
was
is
not
quite a discovery.
Okay. I feel like somebody's invisible right now. She's just not here. Sweet, the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartusio and his companions has gone cold. Lore nature, but we would not give up so easily whether the trail went cold or not. It was one we had to follow. We failed the check. Alas, no matter how long we've stared into the wavy sea of grass, we could not divine which way Tartusio had gone. Despite our resolution, this time we had to taste defeat. Well, let's head to the fjord.
Forwards.
Forward march. Hey, it's a duck. Hello, quack quack. How's our motley band looking?
Without a doubt.
What's that? Oh, speaking of which, we picked up some stuff before, right? That had some funkiness to them. Where'd they go? Thought we did. There it is. Longsword +1. Interesting. So how does that compare to a masterwork longsword? 2 to 9 damage. 1d8. Enhancement 4 to 11. So it's got more damage. But oh, and it's worth more money. It's passing the money check. So I suppose we should use it.
I was successful in my search.
I see something.
Okay.
To
Just not my
victory!
lucky day.
Trap triggered. Right, you gonna screw this one up too?
Anything else?
Nope. We have paused. Why have we paused? There must be an enemy nearby. Oh, up here. Interesting.
We shall overcome.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
I don't like surprises.
You guys,
Let us strike as one!
go after him. It's dead? It's dead.
Here.
Gnome hooked hammer. Unidentified. Alright, well, we'll pick it up. Lindsay identifies gnome hooked hammer. Oh, that's neat. Masterwork heavy flail. Great. Two-handed hammer worth 600 gold. Okay, I guess we're going to be carrying that around. Ring of protection. The ring grants its wearers a +1 deflection bonus to armor class. Bonus of the same type usually don't stack. Didn't do anything. That did do something. Okay, so Masterwork heavy flail. You were the flail user before, right? I think so. We're gonna take this heavy mace, stick it there, put this flail here. Oh, this is, what, two-handed? It is two-handed.
Our path leads on.
Oh, there's a thing. A sturdy cart with weapon marks along the side. Alright. Watchtower. The bandits seem to have planned to seriously secure the area. And we have some bandits up here. But look who's here. Easy here. I'm not here to blanket the stolen lands with corpses. Lower your weapons, let's talk. I won't kill anyone who leaves the Stag Lord's service or is willing to help me find him, so think about it. Is it really a leader you're ready to die for? Something in your words seem to impress Cressel. She frowns for a moment, then spits. Fine, I won't cut your throat, for now, at least. but I also won't kneel to some Restov upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind, or have you been listening to Svetlana? Is it hard to believe I simply might not want unnecessary bloodshed? You know, life hasn't been so good to me, Kressel replies sullen. Why should I trust you? Alright, here's my piece. The Stag Lord's been spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his class than on what's going on around him. If he won't answer an insult from some Restov crook like Jamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead, do whatever you're gonna do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The bandit places a ring in your hand, then leaves. Svetlana's Redding Wing. You gained experience. And the bandits leave. Written orders, Kressel, a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said, burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovan, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning houses with no one in them was boring, so I said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly. And no asking what the or why bother with this trifle instead of preparing for war with Restov. We'll get to that. A. You see a dark-haired man, about 45, do the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as you move his lips as though speaking with someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Aristil, someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kafkin. I'm a priest of Aristil from Galt. These bandits attacked me and I was crossing the rivers. Said they wanted to take me to their leader and make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Aristil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. Jihad mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times. To be as surprised to meet an honest man as to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I'm exhausted, my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. You've performed a neutral good action. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given me by Aristil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Olag Levinston's trading post to rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jihad. My gratitude will know no bounds.
I will guide us.
Is that all that's around here? Oh, I hear something.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I don't need that scale mill. Anything I could leave behind, maybe? The heavy mace. Studded leather. Some more scale mill. Flail. Light shield. Alright, that should have me a little trimmed down in weight. Alright, I think we probably need to head back up to this hut before returning back to...
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay, we'll rest then. Now I have to figure out how to do this resting thing. How do I change out these rolls? Manage. Here we go. Anybody else that can cook? She's the only one that can cook, huh? Alright, I guess that's... use healing spells and abilities before resting. Okay.
I'm looking at our gang, and I'm wondering, how the hell are they still alive yet? Everyone's so smart, it makes me sick. Writing smart books. Fancy prayers to the gods. I only punch first and then sort it out. I guess that's why we're still alive.
The hunting took 2 hours. Hunters foraged food equal to 1 ration. Camp camouflage fails, chances of ambush are increased. Cooking, main cook prepared an excellent hearty meal. Alright. There we go. Things are done. And off we go. Random encounter. Technic League Mage. A group of well-armed fighters approaches. One of them raises their voice, pointing at you. Hey you, stop right there. Kalana, look at this one. Will he do? The group's leader lays her cold and watchful eyes upon you. This one, I suppose, but I don't like his snout. She studies your companions carefully, but nonchalantly, as if examining goods at the market. Listen, you tramps, we're from the Technic League. Our slave died, and we need a replacement. One of you will be coming with us. The rest of you are free to go. I advise against resistance. It would be a quick trick to kill every one of you. Choose now the one that will give. Lawful good. No negotiations with slavers.
Is not an option.
Mary, there. Good job, barbarian girl. Kill them all.
Yes.
Somebody's running off. It's Valerie.
I shall not falter. Forgive me for this failure.
Oh, I went down.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
You're fine here. We're all fine. It's all good. S-Stock, one-handed. What happened to the rest of the bodies? Masterwork longbow. Sure, we'll grab that.
Yes, I'm still here.
Harim, aren't you a healer?
What troubles you?
Cure light wounds.
Yes.
There we go.
Grotus awaits us.
Nothing in his belt.
Our time has come.
Alright. Good enough. Let's go. And we'll leave it behind. Any of these things we want to leave behind? What did we pick up? Light crossbow. Probably could get left behind. That's worth money. That's worth money. It's an interesting looking thing. Alright, the insidious henchmen of the ominous Technic League have disappeared into the thick wilderness of the mysterious Stolen Lands. But not for long. Soon we'd be upon them. First, though, we'd have to pick up their trail. To do that, we tried to find anyone who could have seen these despicable people. Succeeded. Knowledge of world check. The wilderness only seems deserted at first glance. Wandering around the area, we met a few mushroom gatherers and hunters who told us where they'd seen our quarry. We hadn't discovered the exact position of their camp, but we were close. After this, I don't really think I have the nature lore for this. Do I have the arcana for this, though? I really doubt I have the arcana for this. I think nature lore is the better bet. Okay, the henchmen of the ominous Technique League are truly insidious, and the Stolen Lands a mysterious thicket. But true heroes think nothing of such things. We easily pick up the trail of these scoundrels and soon found their camp. Gained 166 experience. Alright, so we're at a camp, evidently. Or we're not. What was all of that? Oh, right there, the encampment. Okay, got it. Abandoned hunt. Are you here? Please follow me. Guardian of the Bloom. Father, please. I looked for the herbs you asked, for there were just enough. Silence. Did you forget the rules you speak when I... But Father, 3 times. Enough. I can't. Enough.
This requires your attention.
Forwards.
Right, we're following a duck. Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your powers, or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I'm not your slave anymore. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough, I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you'll do as I ask.
I failed. I'm sorry.
You failed?
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and the wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this fog.
It seems that only you can hear the nymph.
Ooh, mysterious talk with nobody.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. What comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly. Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future. I will be waiting.
Well, this isn't much of a hut. Oh, this is a shed. This is probably not the hut.
My search is not in vain.
Went to the old temple, the Elk, again today. Wicked, gloomy place. Just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it's hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide.
You come again. Did you find something? An ancient temple. The temple of the stag god. Yes, yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You will need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey.
Stand with me.
Ooh. Ferocious wolf. Less ferocious wolf. Skin, said Felicious. Nature check failed. Alright, well, grab the food. There's nothing in the chest. Interesting. What would be the point of burning down the house? The thing we needed to find wasn't even in the house.
I found something interesting.
Yes, you did. Alright, that's about all that's here, huh? Yep. Oh, I can't escape from this spot? There's no escape. Oh, what's around here? I don't think I went this way.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Skin? Failed. Alright, collect the meat. What did we guard over here? In early spring, willow leaves are the same color as her eyes. His too. I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. It is his fault. Despicable, weak. If it was not for him, she would still be alive. Does not talk to me. Looks away. Plans something, I know. I know I have to gather forest herbs and make a hiding place. Hide my charms. He's a coward. But he can steal and run away. I will punch it out of him. Everything hurts. I can barely walk. How could he? How? He would never bring himself to confront me on his own. He says his name is now Staglord. He says he will not let me die or let me go. My son, like I ever did. He told me to pack my things. We are leaving soon. He now has his people and his own fortress. I'm hiding the charms in the herb cache. I probably...
That is quite a discovery.
Ancient Rustonic coin. The herb cache, huh? Let's finish reading the note. Where did that note go? No, wrong note. Probably should not. I will not be able to escape. He will not let me. Bushes grow in the well, a clear sign that it was abandoned long ago.
I will guide us. Our path leads on.
Alright, feel like I'm missing something, but I'm just gonna move on. Ancient Tomb, Temple of the Elk. Abandoned hut. So where are these other places? Oh wait, there's two places down here. Encampment and Temple of the Elk. Okay, do I really want to... Probably do want to go back this way, don't I?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Alright.
You chose a path of a warrior, and now your sword is always wet with blood. What, do you like killing?
War is no less honorable a trade than any others. It's definitely not worse than drawing or arranging letters into lines. As for my enemies, I'm not the one who puts weapons in their hands. Like me, they've chosen their own path.
Interesting. Oh, she spoiled the meal. How could she done that? What is this? I don't know what this is. Ancient obelisk. The magical field surrounding this structure gives off skin-tingling sensation. Kingdom resource arcane research material. Alright. Spotted enemies. Try to avoid. You've spotted the enemies. You failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare for battle.
We will prevail.
Of course we will. Where and what are they? They're mites? They're on both sides of us.
Attack!
Any last wishes?
Repent.
This ends you. Forwards.
Yeah. We'll keep on going. Boy, it's hard to get to where you want to go. Okay, Temple of the Elk. A bitter rival. While we fought the bloodthirsty beasts at the Temple of Elk, Tertuccio might have found something. We found the right trail, the ritual held here. But be careful, there are dangerous beasts ahead. Okay. They are both guards of this place and tokens of the druid's evil magic. Please be careful.
I was successful in my search.
Okay, we got giant frogs.
I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor. We will prevail! My armor gleams as it does.
Well, that didn't go so bad.
Without a doubt.
The muddy water gives off strange nauseating smell and emits taggart fog? Tattered fog. Okay.
We march ahead.
Primal ferocious wolves. 3 of them. They don't seem interested in me.
To arms!
A strike worth a legend.
looked like.
This failure.
I went down.
Lost.
Harem went down. An ancient statue of Aristil seems to resist the ravages of time. The effects of years, rain, and wind have destroyed the temple. Have destroyed the temple walls, but they could not subdue the statue.
Let us not hesitate.
The end draws near.
Give the order.
I stand ready.
I'm listening. To victory!
And beyond.
Avenge me.
Avenge you? You're down already.
I'm writing you out of our story. Strike worth a legend.
Forgive me for this failure.
Wow, this boar is tough.
This won't kill me.
I will guide us.
Bear like Treant inspect failed? Oh Jesus. Yeah, oh Jesus.
I am your shield.
You are that and a lot of other stuff. How do we heal you?
Patience.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, would you mind, like, somehow healing somebody?
Esme, Axel, yes.
bad feeling about this.
Without a doubt.
You're but a footnote in our story.
Can't save it, huh?
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Dawnflower, grant me your Saren ray. I
Hold on.
see your
Just
light.
a little more. Forgive me for this failure.
Avenge me.
Damn it!
I'll survive. I always survive. Avenge me.
Last.
What a miserable last chapter.
I wonder when the last save was. Temple of Elk. Okay. That's a big damn bear. That's all I can say. Dangerous beast ahead's right. Got it.
I was successful in my search.
Was I? For what? Some weeds. Got it.
Blood for Gorum!
The muddy water gives off a strange nodding smell and emits the tattered fog. Alright, we're gonna try... saving.
What troubles you?
Okay, that's some sort of buff. And
I am your
you
shield.
fight defensively.
I will see this through.
You're gonna fight defensively.
We shall overcome. Stand with me.
Some creatures suffer less damage from weapons as reflected by their damage reduction. A creature with DR still suffers normal damage from energy attacks, even non-magical ones, spells, spell-like abilities, and supernatural abilities. Some monsters take reduced damage only from certain types of weapons, but not others. For example, skeletons take reduced damage from piercing weapons, but full damage from bludgeon weapons. Others suffer full damage from certain materials. For example, the DR of Fae and their magic allies can be overcome with forged iron. Some take full damage from weapons or certain alignment, such as a good spear or evil sword. Some take full damage from magic weapons. Others types of DR simply cannot be overcome. If an enemy is ignoring part of the damage from your attacks, try using magic or attacking it with a different weapon. Alright, good to know. So,
Repent.
Tear them apart!
Attack! Strike as one.
Your life ebbs low.
Let us strike as one!
I shall not falter. Forgive me for this failure.
I've gone down already. How do I hurt this thing? Ah, here we are. A bear-like treant. Chaotic neutral. 5 damage reduction. Exceptions. Cold iron. Offense abilities. Cold iron. What does that exactly mean?
I can't keep this up much longer. Avenge me.
What a waste.
You survive. I always survive.
At last. Last.
I don't know how I'm supposed to hurt this thing.
What a miserable last chapter.
Pause. Alright. There's a bear that's entirely too strong that needs special weapons to hurt. And I don't have special weapons to hurt it.
To victory!
Oh, really? I went down already?
Look at me, Gorum!
Oh, I was knocked down or something.
Forgive me for this failure.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
I'll survive. I always survive.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Alright, let's leave here. I don't feel this place is... Let's head over... Maybe... try to take care of this. If we can find a way to get to it.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay, we can rest.
Had I not met Grotus's followers in my darkest hour, I might have taken the same path as you.
I don't think of it as a path. The gods simply don't have a place in my life, that's all. And if you were disappointed in the gods, you would be preaching atheism as passionately as you preach the teaching of Grotus.
Really? She spoiled the hearty meal? Tranquil riverbed, huh? One of a few picturesque viewpoints along the Mark River, this place has been known to lure the occasional traveler into relaxing on the shore.
Without a doubt.
You know what? I've got scrolls that I didn't think about using. They might have worked.
Stand with me. I shall not falter.
Ouch!
The summoned wolves are attacking the mage. That's funny.
Lost.
You need to kill that mage. Kalana drops her weapons and raises her hand, which are covered in blood. Mercy, don't kill me. Ragnar, the half-orc, bares his fangs. That is how you talk now, wretch? I've wanted to do this for so long. He casts a spell on his outstretched palm, and sparks begin to dance upon it. The half-elf puts her hand on his shoulder. Ragnar, come now. Let her go. It's one thing to kill her in battle, but executing her unarmed? Why spoil the joy of being free? Octavia, are you out of your mind? This filth is from the Technic League. By her own hand, she enchained us, and you want to forgive her? Do you think she'll thank you? Ha! She'll just gather another band and try to catch us again. She's the epitome of evil, unable to repent. In the name of Iamade, I'll execute her myself. The half-orc shrugs. Fine, fine. The victor's always right. You've performed a lawful good action. I didn't mean to spoil the victory, but on the other hand, she deserved it. Aha! We're free! I can't believe it. Free as birds in the sky. Ha ha ha! Ragnar holds Octavia tight, and she laughs lightly and kisses him on the lips. Thank you. You've no idea how long we've tried to escape the Technic League. This is a miracle. Who are you? I am Ragnar, and this is Octavia. The rotten Numerian held us as slaves, but we are no mere scavengers. You see the crowd they had guarding us? It's because we use magic, and I'm not bad with the blade, if it comes to that. They're alright. We could use them on our team. You're good fighters. Want to join my group? Of course, Octavia. What do you say? I'd be happy to join you. Alright. Hand of the Technic League. So, what do we have here? Okay, the other one I guess will go back to whatchamacallit. Freedom! What do we got here? Masterwork S-Stock. A scroll. Some chocolate. Masterwork longbow. Scale mail. Scale mail. Leather armor. Heavy shield. Heavy shield. One of those again. And another scroll. Okay. Wand. Helmet. You've acquired this item. Scroll of snowball. Other armor. Light crossbow. What do you mean, can't pick locks? Hey, you, get over there and pick that lock. Can't pick locks. Oh,
Like,
why are you
Lindsay
so
the
far
Great.
away?
Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Or how about Lindsay the lockpicker that needs to be around when she's needed?
I will guide us.
time to leave. Our inventory went up quite a bit. We must have a pretty good... Somebody must have a lot of strength.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Alright, rest. Manage. Can you do a special roll? Okay, good. Or would you be better here? Looks like you would be better there. Can you do this? No. Help hunt? Yeah, you can help hunt. Or... no, maybe you can help do this. Yeah.
Someday, I will be as famous as Anime Bellavera herself. No, even more famous. Hoping I live that long.
Good hearty meal. Nice. Camouflage failed. And we'll continue on. Now then, what crazy magic wand of magic missile? Caster level 1, charges 11. Can I put that here? I can. Alchemist fire. Acid flask. Alright. Try the acid flask. Alright. Back to there we go. Yes. I'm hoping this new guy will have spells capable of defeating the bear. Oh, it's dark now.
Our path leads on.
Alright.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I will see this through.
Don't hesitate. Let us strike as one!
Where to now?
What do you have? Shocking Grasp, True Strike, Shield, Acid Splash, Daze, Disrupt Undead, Ray of Frost.
Running won't help you!
Ray, I see your light.
Alright, we managed to beat the bear. Heck yeah.
I swear, never have I been so glad to meet a stranger. Even with the power granted me by Ray, I almost lost. You have my thanks. Please,
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristian.
A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guards should cause the fog to clear.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear. You are very kind. Kindness to strangers is in short supply these days. But worry not. Sarenrae's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself. I promise to think about your request after you deal with the beasts. But please, allow me to catch my breath for now. I will wait for you. This fog bothers me.
Okay. The fog is definitely a little bit bothersome.
Without a doubt.
And Wincy was called for.
Our time has come.
Where's that? Paladin can heal the wounds of others by... Right.
I'm restless. Time for fun. The weak suffer. I endure. I die. Free.
What the heck happened to him?
I can't keep this up much longer.
You can't? Why?
Avenge me.
These magics should be used in other ways.
Okay. And what do we got that... Smite?
Forwards.
Excellent. Gentle, soothing shine it is.
I was successful in my search.
And that there. Quarterstaff. Call lightning. Nice. Let's go talk to Tristan. The beasts are defeated. What now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable? You've saved my life, and I wish to repay good with good. I will gladly aid you in your journeys.
Thank you.
Let us be off. We will accomplish much good together. I'm sure of it.
Alright. I'll swap you in, swap you out. And off we go. Now to try to make it back to... Oh, I don't think we need to go to this river bend place. At this point, I just want to get back to home base.
A rest would be welcome.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Tristan, what are you good at? You're good at camouflage.
Mary, no, you must understand that death is inevitable. And eventually, you will have to face it.
Are you going to babble on about Grotus again? Do you see that rock? Go and hit your head on it. I will.
Oh, you ruined the... Damn it. We're almost back. Yay. With a delighted smile, Octavia inhales the smell coming from Olog's trading post. Fresh bread. I can't believe it. All this time we sat in cages and crawled in the mud. There were places in the world where they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they have clean sheets, and maybe we can even take a bath. Ha ha, girl can dream. Get some rest, you deserve it. You can be sure of that. I got years of rest to catch up on, and I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. Octavia, you do so much for us. Is it all because you are kind, or maybe the half-elf smiles flirtatiously? Maybe it's because you've been charmed by my beauty. Huh. Exactly. I would never found the thing if I wasn't beckoned by your beauty. Octavia laughs out loud. For a moment, something more than just friendliness flashes across her eyes. Oh, you are so sweet. All right, enough talk. Fresh bread and clean sheets await. I thought you were with the orc. You kissed the orc earlier.
We march ahead.
Oh, what's going on here? Listen up. Since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar, as big as a bear, and wicked as a devil. The locals call him Tuskgutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Veckel Benzin found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will rid us of this monster. Amari livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? Wanna bet I can chop off this Tuskgutter's snout with a single swing? Come on, let's find out. Alright, let's go kill this Tuskgutter. That's the way I like it. Let's do it. Alright, show me your wares there, Oleg. I got stuff to sell to you. I wonder if any of these new people use this. Wait, before I sell, let's check out all the new people. Alright, you are a scimitar type person. You also you have a masterwork scimitar. And you're a bow user. A short bow. Interesting. Wizard Rogue. Eldrith Scion.
I don't like it.
Okay. So, you're evidently very picky about what you can use, which is a short bow or a short bow or a short bow. You're not wearing any armor. You probably don't like to wear armor. Interesting. Oh, we got Svetlana's ring. Probably turn that in before I end up selling it. Besides, I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Cressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irina before all this. She was the daughter of my mother and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets hanging out with a bad crowd. Until the day she passed, Mother complained about Irina constantly. Back then it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Rostov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try to help Irina. I brought her here to the Stolen Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumors from the local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how he was a real leader, unlike Rostov's softies. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope for the sake of my mother's memory. I'd like to believe that. No. Headband of vast intelligence. Interesting. What is this stuff? It's perhaps most popular dish. Where this item? That's just a book. Oh, they might be useful. I'll keep the books around for now. Alright, now for this stuff. Chain shirt, light armor. Where's our barbarian? Headband of Vast. This headband grants its word +2 enchantment bonus to intelligence. You, maybe? No, you don't have much intelligence. You? You don't have much intelligence. Who the heck uses She has intelligence for some reason. As a rogue. She's a wizard rogue. Okay, strange combination of rogue. Here, have a headband. What else do we got? Drop, copy recipe. Alright, well, I think we now learned a recipe, maybe. Written orders, cooking almanac. think if we sell this, we'll be... Oh, we got a quarterstaff, two-handed quarterstaff. It's a monk weapon. I think it should be sold. The wand, I think we'll sell that one too. Now then, we need a good, exactly. I'm looking for a good. And there is no good? Masterwork short bow. Here, that's what I'm looking for. And maybe Masterwork scimitar? Deal. Now then... You were using a scimitar, right? And it's just a normal one. There you go. Now we need to sell this. And the Masterwork short bow. Go to you. Sell those. You know, I don't care about these books. The books gotta go. Goodbye, books. Get rid of these notes. Alright, we've cleaned out our inventory good and proper. Now then, I think it's probably a good place to save the episode and call it an episode, because I think this episode has been going quite some time. And yeah, thank you all for joining. This has been episode 2, and this is Pathfinder Kingdoms, a CRPG, character RPG, that is said to be better than Pillars of Eternity and, wow, I'm gonna do it again, ain't I? The other one, no, I can't take this. I'm just going to go to my Steam list. I'm going to go to the D's. Or no, it's in my wish list. No, it's not Pillars of Eternity 2. And why is that in my wish list? I've obviously played that. It must be in the D's. Divinity Original Sin 2. So yes, this game is said to be better than Divinity, and Divinity Original Sin 2 and Pillars of Eternity 2. Both of which are really masterclass, top-level CRPGs, and I would recommend either one of those games. So far, I am kind of enjoying this game, though it's... How do I put it? It's kind of starting off slow. I don't feel like I've really accomplished much, and I've spent a lot of time to not really accomplish much. However, I haven't even got to the meat and potatoes of the game. There's evidently kingdom management, which is what I'm most excited for. Actually being the Baron and actually developing my kingdom. I think that'll be really cool. Anyway, I am James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all. Peace.